suis dans la barre de menu. So, welcome to the BeMed Conference of Announcement of the Laureates 2024. This conference is going to be both in French and in English, so please don't hesitate to use the translation button. I am mostly going to speak French at first, then I will switch in English when we will discover who are the new awardees. I hope you see well my screen and that you hear me well. Merci en tout cas d'être venu. On attend encore une petite minute pour que les personnes puissent se connecter. On attend encore un petit peu. Donc, en attendant, je vais me présenter. Donc, je suis Céline Renoir, chef de projet chez BeMed, et je suis absolument ravie d'être avec vous pour vous présenter les nouveaux lauréats BeMed. Donc, n'hésitez pas, si vous avez des questions, à poser vos questions dans le chat. Voilà, nous aurons un temps de questions-réponses à la fin. Donc, je vois qu'il y a encore des participants qui arrivent. Donc, n'hésitez pas, on attend encore un petit peu, histoire de prendre notre temps. Et donc peut-être que je vais commencer par vous dire comment ça va se dérouler. Donc on va d'abord introduire un peu qui est BeMed pour tous ceux qui ne connaissent pas notre organisation, parler des micro-initiatives et ensuite on rentrera dans la partie la plus importante de cette conférence puisque ce sont les lauréats que nous soutenons cette année. Donc vous allez pouvoir découvrir ces lauréats situés sur le pourtour méditerranéen. Et nous aurons à la fin un temps de questions-réponses pour que vous puissiez poser toutes les questions qui vous viennent en tête lorsque vous entendrez parler de ces projets. Alors, je propose de commencer pour qu'on ait vraiment le temps de se concentrer sur les lauréats. Attendez, voilà. Donc, pour commencer, qui est BeMed? Pour ceux qui ne nous connaissent pas, nous sommes une association monégasque qui a été créée à l'initiative de 5 ONG qui ont souhaité regrouper leur expertise sur la pollution plastique et créé une organisation au niveau méditerranéen. Donc, nous avons été fondés par la Fondation du Prince Albert II de Monaco, la Fondation Tara Océan, la Fondation MAVA, Surfrider Foundation Europe et l'UICN. Et notre objectif est de lutter contre la pollution plastique en Méditerranée. Donc pour ce faire, nous menons plusieurs types d'actions. Le soutien de projets sur le terrain, ce qui se fait notamment à travers les appels à micro-initiatives, dont vous pouvez voir sur cette carte les projets que l'on a pu d'ores et déjà soutenir. Donc avec les appels à micro-initiatives qui sont les petits points jaunes et l'appel à projets dans les îles méditerranéennes qui sont les petits points bleus. Et donc, pour aller au-delà de ce soutien financier, nous avons également mis en place une communauté de pratiques qui vise à faciliter le partage d'échanges de bonnes pratiques tout au long de l'année. Et c'est d'ailleurs dans cette dynamique que nous avons juste après un temps d'échange qui est prévu entre ces nouveaux lauréats et les membres de la communauté de pratiques. Et nous avons également un travail avec les entreprises, puisque nous les accompagnons collectivement, donc avec des scientifiques et les ONG fondatrices, pour diminuer leur empreinte plastique. Mais ce n'est pas ce qui nous réunit aujourd'hui. Donc ça, c'est un zoom un peu plus pour voir les projets que nous avons d'ores et déjà soutenus jusqu'à présent. Pour la petite information, on a soutenu 92 projets, donc jusqu'à avant les lauréats 2024, qui sont répartis dans 15 pays méditerranéens différents. Il faut le noter, c'est que cet appel à micro-initiative, il est renouvelé chaque année grâce au généreux soutien de fondations qui nous permettent donc nous également de soutenir des organisations sur le pourtour méditerranéen. Et donc ce ne serait pas possible de le renouveler chaque année sans leur soutien. Donc on les remercie vivement de nous soutenir. Donc pour les nommer, c'est les fondations Didier et Martine Primat, le fonds Aether de la Fondation pour les générations futures, le Fonds français pour l'environnement mondial, la Fondation Vilebrequin et la Fondation Sancta de Devota. Donc, merci beaucoup de leur soutien. Et donc, sans plus tarder, les lauréats 2024, ils sont la raison pour laquelle nous sommes réunis aujourd'hui. Et donc, cette année, nous soutenons 14 nouveaux projets qui sont dans 9 pays méditerranéens différents. Donc, nous avons officiellement dépassé la barre des 100 projets soutenus. Il me semble que nous sommes à 106 projets. Vous pouvez voir les nouveaux projets qui sont les petits points verts. Donc, vous pouvez voir dans quel pays ils se situent. Et sans plus tarder, I'm going to switch the language because it's the moment that you all are waiting for. It's to discover actually the laureates. So we're going to start in Albania with the project Stopping Water Plastic Pollution at the Source. It's a project that is based in Albania, that is supported by the municipality of Fushares. And to speak about this project, it's Mikel Jaffa, or maybe someone else today.
Good morning. Can you hear me all right?
Perfect.
Excellent. Thank you, Celine, for the invitation to this conference and BeMed for your support. I'm Joseph Petransky. I'm replacing Deputy Mayor Mikel Chafa today. Albania is one of the larger contributors to plastic pollution in the Mediterranean. And although our municipality has a relatively small problem, we contribute disproportionately to this problem because of the large number of plastic bottle producers which are present in our municipality. Our initiative seeks to reduce plastic pollution in our municipality that gets into our streams and gets into the Mediterranean ultimately by making it easier to dispose of waste property, cleaning up affected areas near water, and trying to affect the local culture through education and volunteerism away from acceptance of dumping and littering. We'd like to thank BeMed for their support for our initiative and hope to accomplish great things. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joseph. Really happy to support you. So congratulations for being selected. The next project we're going to talk about is empowering the Bring Your Cup initiative. It's a project based in Cyprus, led by Cyprus Environment Foundation. And to speak about this project, we have with us Michelangelo Pantikis, and I'm going to leave you the floor.
Hello, thank you, Celine. So in 2020 in Cyprus, the municipal waste per capita was recorded at 609 kilograms, which is also seen to increase by about 40% every summer. Specifically, the use of single-use cups is really high in Cyprus. And even though they are labeled as having plastic within them according to EU law, it's still a big problem. So the Bring Your Cup project aims to incentivize the public to carry their own reusable cups and educate them on the issue. By using their usable cups at participating local coffee shops, they can collect points and enjoy rewards and discounts. This is done through an application that the Cyprus Sustainable Tourism Initiative have created and tested. And with this new funding opportunity from BeMed, we aim to continue to raise awareness, recruit more businesses, and get as many people on the platform, as well as educating the public on the alternatives to single-use cups and their environmental impact. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Michelangelo. So we're going to go to the next project. It's a project based in Italy. It's called Plastic Fighters, led by Delta. And to speak about this project, we have Shlapa Karin with us. So Shlapa, go ahead.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Celine, and thank you so much for this opportunity. The name of our project is Plastic Fighters, and the purpose is to make available a card game in the format print and play. So the goal of the game is to shed light on the impact of the presence of plastic debris as the sea, on the risk to the health of the marine environment, but also to humans. The cards will be represent negative and positive behaviors, environment and human factors, sources of origin of plastic, and good practice to reduce the impact of plastic pollution. Players will learn about the links between human activities and the presence of plastic at sea, its danger to marine life, its impact on socio-economic activities, for coastal communities. Virtuous behaviors will give the opportunity to earn points in the game by teaching players possible solution to reduce this negative effect. And this is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So the next project is still in Italy. It's Good Morning Green. It's led by Associazione ETS. And to present this project, we have Alberta Rossini with us.
Hello to everybody. Thank you for this opportunity. Our project is based in the south of Italy, in Sicily, and where we try to involve local community because Sicily is the first region in Italy that is plastic-free region. A lot of time before the SOP directive, and then we call our project Good Morning Green because we try to involve local community and local schools on the problems of marine litter, and then we prepare with them a podcast where share all the information and all the possibility of solution for this problem.
Thank you so much, Alberta. So we're going to move to the next project, and the next project is in Spain. It's Plastic Free Menorca Alliance. It's led by Menorca Preservation, and to speak about this project, we have Nuria Sintes with us. So go ahead, Nuria.
Hello, good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you so much, BeMed, for this great support and opportunity. Just briefly, Menorca Preservation is an NGO dedicated to the environmental safeguarding of Menorca. Our NGO is part of the Global Conservation Collective. I'm now very briefly going to share with you our Plastic Free Menorca Alliance, which began in 2020, which basically aims to combat plastic pollution. Specifically about the initiative kindly awarded by BeMed, our activities will be focused on 3 actions, which are first, certifying more hospitality businesses with the plastic-free Balearic certification. Secondly, transforming discarded fishing nets into commercially viable products for the circular economy Pescat Menorca project, which will now be spreading to include wetsuits and beach umbrellas. And thirdly, educating the young generations about plastic and microplastic pollution, mainly through beach cleaning and aware-raising activities. I'll be happy to share some further information about these reactions with you all later on today. Thank you.
Thank you, Nuria. The next project is based in Tunisia. It's Tensi Inspire, Educate, Clean, Creates, led by Tensi Association for Participatory Sciences. And to speak about this project, we have with us Anas Gzail. Anas, I leave you the floor.
Bonjour tout le monde, je me présente Anas Gzail, chargé des projets à l'association Tunisi pour la science participative. Notre association a pour but de connecter la science marine aux citoyens pour une meilleure connaissance et conservation de la Méditerranée. Aujourd'hui, je suis ravi de vous présenter notre initiative Tunisi Inspire, qui vise à éduquer et mobiliser les jeunes générations dans la lutte contre la pollution plastique, tout en les engageant activement dans la science participative à travers des formations théoriques, des campagnes de nettoyage des plages, des activités de surveillance des microplastiques et des ateliers de valorisation des déchets. En collaboration avec l'Institut national des sciences et technologies de la mer, nous offrons aux enfants l'opportunité de s'initier à la recherche scientifique, notamment la collecte et l'analyse des échantillons de microplastiques. Ensemble, avec l'engagement des élèves, l'expertise de nos collaborateurs et le dévouement de notre équipe, nous travaillons pour former une nouvelle génération engagée pour une Méditerranée sans plastique. Et merci pour votre soutien.
Merci à vous. The next project is actually still based in Tunisia. It's the project Ranka Plast, led by Association Méditerranée Action Nature. Et c'est Moez Chaek qui va nous en parler. Donc Moez, je vous laisse le floor.
Merci. Donc notre projet, comme vous venez de mentionner, s'appelle Ranka Plast pour renforcement des capacités et des moyens des gestionnaires de l'aire marine protégée de la Galite pour la lutte contre le plastique. Donc, notre site d'action sera la future MCP de la Galite et le projet est prévu pour 18 mois. Nous ne travaillons pas tout seuls, nous travaillons côte à côte dans un mode de côté à côté, dans un mode de co-gestion avec une institution publique qui est la PAL, qui est l'institution chargée légalement de la gestion des îles et notamment des sites, des aires marines protégées insulaires. Et notre projet traite au moins trois thématiques ciblées par l'initiative BeMed, qui est la thématique sensibilisation et transmission des données. La deuxième, c'est la recherche et la collecte de données. Et la troisième thématique qui concerne l'amélioration des systèmes de collecte et de traitement des déchets plastiques sur l'île. Enfin, il faut noter que les déchets plastiques sur l'île de la Galite sont majoritairement des déchets qui viennent de la mer, donc des déchets de l'est de mer. Nous évaluons à 95% ces déchets. Et pour les déchets qui sont apportés par les visiteurs, ça ne dépasse pas au grand maximum 5%. Donc, nous, on va traiter justement ces données. Et cette initiative BeMed va renforcer notre action de gestion sur l'île qui est entamée déjà depuis 4 ans. Et grâce à ce projet, nous allons attaquer la problématique plastique, qui est une problématique majeure, une problématique méditerranéenne et mondiale. Donc, merci pour votre soutien qui nous sera très, très utile pour continuer notre préservation de l'île de la Galite.
Merci à vous. Hop. Le prochain projet, sorry, I'm going to switch back in English. The next project is phasing out and reducing single-use plastics in public institution. It's led by Zero Waste Montenegro. And to speak about this project, we have Dragana Vujicic with us. Dragana, you leave the floor.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Celine, and thank you for this opportunity. My name is Dragana, and I'm representing Zero Waste Montenegro. And today I'm thrilled to introduce our initiative titled Phasing Out and Reducing Subs in Public Institutions. Montenegro faces a pressing issue of excessive single-use plastic usage in public administration, from events to canteens. And we are here to change that through this project. Our goal is to integrate sustainable practices into public procurement processes, setting a progressive example for all. Through a comprehensive strategy, we will develop assessment tools to track subs usage and formulate procurement guidelines for eco-friendly alternatives, and we will compile impactful case studies for inspiration. Within our pilot institution, we will set elimination targets, we will implement facility modifications, and we will prioritize education on proper waste disposal. Our project is not just about reducing subs, it's about fostering a culture of sustainability. We will track our progress, refine our strategies, and we will culminate it with a conference to share our tools and outcomes. And that's it. Thank you for your attention and for your support.
Thank you, Dragana. The next project is in Greece. It's called Guidebook for Seaside Hotel and Resorts, Reducing Plastic Waste and Protecting the Greek Seas. It's led by MedVenture, and to present this project, we have with us Iyad Kayali. Iyad, I'm going to leave you the floor.
Thank you. Yes, I'm just putting on our timer. So the guide with solutions tailored. So it's a guide with actual solutions that are tailored to the hotels, meaning that we want to empower the hotels to find the right solutions, and it's not just generalities. So where would they go to recycle? Who do they address? How do they do it? What suppliers are there in the country that can offer alternatives, especially for single-use plastic, for example? I wanted to say that tourism employs 1 in 5 people in Greece, so that's very important, and that the WWF, or World Wildlife Fund, estimates that 11,500 tons of plastic waste ends up in Greek seas every year. So we're going to talk to hotels and create a kind of pledge to engage them and find like a mechanism where they will be engaged and they will answer, and to replicate the results of the project. That's it.
Thank you so much, Iyad. The minute, perfect. The next project is still in Greece. It's Rights as Raise Awareness for Reduce and Reuse. It's supported by Network for Children's Rights, and to present this project, we have with us Alexia Karapatia.
Hello, everyone. Good morning from Athens. It's great to collaborate again with BeMed, because the previous project had great impact, and we received many requests to continue the project. So the aim is to change the mindset of children, but also their parents, teachers, and the community. The so far experience has shown that there is still a gap in knowledge and false mentality towards the necessity of single-use plastics. So students and people in general believe that recycling is enough and it's the only option. So we would like to promote the value of reduce and reuse, even as upcycling for raising awareness purposes. Therefore, this new initiative will maximize the good results of the previous project, and we will implement workshops in schools using the material produced in the first phase, but also good practices, and work together with Greenpeace Greece and their project Meeting at the Taps to promote the use of free water taps and the reduce of plastic bottles. In addition, we will conduct a case study to raise awareness and educate families on the impacts of single-use plastic pollution in the house, and teach them how to choose reusable products to avoid plastic, and the importance of reducing single plastic use overall. Lastly, we will organize raise awareness events at coastal areas that suffer from environmental burden, because the overall idea is to create active citizens who will use the public spaces and reduce plastic use and act as multiplicators, carrying out our message and good practices.
Thank you, Alexia. The next project is also in Greece. It's encouraging positive behavior change towards a zero plastic waste Tinos Island. It's led by social cooperative enterprise Kaloni Kelia. And to speak about this project, we have with us Lida Dafouli. So Lida, I leave you the floor.
Good morning from Tinos. Tinos is an island that recycles since 2012, and our vision is to transform Tinos to a sustainable, zero waste and green island. With your support, we are planning to run a campaign to reduce single waste plastics. The initiative addresses to locals and tourists, to hotel, restaurants and cafe individuals and associations, also to children and local communities during winter and summertime and summer season. As you can see, we are aiming at the island's everyday life. Priority will be given to waste prevention. Inhabitants, businesses, and visitors will be addressed with special attention given to the hospitality sector, which generates massive amounts of poorly managed single-use plastic packaging waste. The initiative aims at positively influencing behaviors towards a zero plastic waste Tinos. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lida. The next project is in Egypt. It's called Alexandria 360 Green. It's led by Banlastic Egypt. And to speak about this project, we have Mana Ramadan with us.
Thanks, Celine. So Banlastic basically is an environmental project founded in 2018 in Alexandria in Egypt. And our main target is banning single-use plastic and activating environmental awareness in general topics as well. So we do this by 3 different ways. So first, we offer alternative products made by local craftsmen to alternate the single-use plastic. The second thing is we carry different awareness campaigns varying from beach cleanups, capacity building for youth, for environmental leaders, plastic-free events, plastic-free marathons, and also translating English documentaries into Arabic to increase the content of the Arabic environmental awareness knowledge. And the third thing we do is that we cooperate with the policymakers to support what we do and what other environmental activists in Egypt do as well, towards banning single-use plastic and activating environmental laws.
Thank you so much, Mana. Very interesting. The next project, yes, it's plastic-free festivals in southern Albania. So we return back to Albania. It's led by Active Mobility. And to speak about this project, we have Eden Petre. Eden, are you here?
Hello, everyone. Thank you. I'm Eden Petre from Active Mobility Organization. We love cycling and care about the environment. Our project, Plastic-Free Festivals and Beach Festivals in Southern Albania, wants to help reduce plastic waste at music festivals along the beautiful southern beaches of Albania. These places are seeing more visitors and festivals every year. And we're starting by working with Turtle Fest, which is actually a festival over 10 years old. And we want to replace plastic cups with ones that are better for nature. Our goal is to consult the organizers of the festivals on how to do this. And we will lobby at the Ministry of Environment for plastic-less festivals from all festival planners in the south of Albania. Thank you.
Thank you, Eden. And yes, last but not least, we have the last project, Improving the Resilience and Sustainability of Agricultural Ecosystems. It's led by engineering business leaders based in Morocco. And to speak about this project, we have Kamal Mouidi with us. Kamal, are you here?
Oui, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Donc, tout d'abord, nous sommes honorés de faire partie de la dynamique et aussi de la communauté BeMed afin de contribuer à notre niveau aux objectifs qui sont assignés. Donc, le projet vise à mener une réflexion collective, un passage aussi à l'action en faveur de la résilience, la durabilité des pratiques agricoles et la gestion des déchets plastiques agricoles à la source dans la région du Harb, située au nord-ouest du Maroc, qui est une zone littorale limitrophe entre la Méditerranée et l'Atlantique, caractérisée par une forte activité agricole exportatrice et aussi intensive. Donc, et bien sûr, avec des quantités qui ne cessent pas d'augmenter et des intrants à base plastique et avec des effets vraiment néfastes sur l'environnement et sur les écosystèmes de production principalement. Donc, qui est un petit peu relativement nuisible bien sûr, aux écosystèmes et aux communautés. Donc, le passage vers les résultats passe automatiquement et nécessairement par plusieurs étapes, à savoir tout d'abord la cartographie, l'identification des filières plastivores, et bien sûr la compréhension aussi du schéma d'utilisation des intrants à base plastique, le renforcement des capacités à travers un package qui intègre la sensibilisation, la formation et aussi les visites techniques et de visualisation et de capitalisation sur les bonnes pratiques, des éléments qui vont nous permettre d'avoir une information solide, une base robuste, capable de nous aider à élaborer un pilote basé sur l'inclusion des jeunes et des femmes, des communautés dans un projet de gestion et de valorisation des déchets plastiques agricoles et qui seront bien sûr appuyés en matière de création de leur structure formelle, d'élaboration de leur business plan, business model et surtout aussi en matière un peu, et ça serait comme une stratégie d'exit pour nous, en matière d'ancrage et de synergie win-win avec le secteur privé, public et aussi avec les ONG. Et donc, voilà, merci encore une fois pour l'opportunité offerte.
Merci à vous, Kamal. And now we're going to move on to the time of questions and answer. You can see the name of the organizations and the people representing these organizations, the language. So you can ask all your questions in the chats. I'm going to open it. And yeah, then I will give the floor to the people. So don't be shy. And also the 2024 awardees, if you have questions to other awardees, don't hesitate to ask your questions.
Celine, I have a question for the laureates who has already been supported before by BeMed. So I wanted to know what did you learn from your first project of BeMed and how it will or not change what you will do in the next one?
So the question was mostly addressed to Network for Children's Rights, Alexia, and minority preservation. Am I correct?
Okay, sorry, I didn't understand that the question was for us. Yeah, so at the first stage, we realized that there is a lack of understanding, first of all, what is recycling and how we do recycling and where all these plastics end up. So we had meetings with professionals. We went to recycling centers. We went to seaside to see the plastic, and we created videos made by the participants on how to understand that it is more important to reuse things rather than getting plastic bottles, etc., even in financial terms. So what we understood from the schools was that there is a big request for the schools and the students to understand the plastic itself, and the fact that in schools they use only recycling, but they don't understand the terms of reuse and reduce. So our goal this year is to invest more in these terms rather than recycling. That's why we decided also to work with Greenpeace Greece, who they have the project in order not to use the plastic bottles to drink water, but you can use the tubs, and that it is important to fix the school environment and give guidelines also to the schools, the community, how to prepare the school community to be friendly and against the plastic use. And because the case was that the reusable products are expensive, we decided to have something like a case study with 10 families from the city center in Athens, from disadvantaged backgrounds. So to let them know and understand that if they use the same products, it is better for them financially than buying plastic bottles, for example, in the house. Maybe these products, the reusable products, are more expensive, but in the long term, it is better for them financially because they will buy one thing once and they will use it later on. So it was important that we understand that not only the children have to understand what they have to do, but as they are young and they're not financially independent to do all these things, we have to educate the teachers and the parents on that. So we will have something like a case study with these families, and then we will create a guideline for using reusable products and reduce plastic in the house, but also at work, at school. So they will have something like a methodology, something like guidelines to follow. Yeah, so this is the case. So far, everyone thinks that, okay, I recycle, so this is enough. And all the rest is expensive, or I don't know where to get reusable things. What does this mean? If it's, is it friendly for the environment, but is it good for my health? Is it good for my financial situation? So we want them to understand these terms. And during the workshop, we want them to use plastic in order to go also in the term of upcycling, because then they will understand that you create this and then you can eliminate it or use it in a different mode.
Thank you, Alexia. We have other questions that were asked. The first question was from Alexandra. I have a question about the game in Italy, so I think it's Delta, if I'm correct. Will it be made in Italian or without language on it? It would be great to be able to propose it in other countries afterward.
Yes. Thank you, Celine, for the question. Yes, will be made in. Sorry, it's my dog. Please. The game will be made in Italian language, but will be the possibility for everyone to download the instructions, and you can translate in every language you want the instruction for the game. Yes, but principally for the time, we think just in Italian language. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Karine.
Thank you, Alexandra, for your question. Another question was from Manar. Do you want to say your questions, or do you want me to read it?
Yes, I can. So basically, I'm so interested to know more from active mobility in Albania. How do you do your plastic-free festivals, because in our part, we're doing the plastic-free marathons, but we also face some challenges. And I'm curious to know what kind of challenges you also face, and like, how do you deal with that?
Thank you, Manar, for your question. So, of course, our main goal is to go to the zero waste festivals, but of course, we can do this just right away. We will start with reducing a part of the plastic use at these music festivals, and they are actually very welcoming of practices that protect the environment. From our meeting with Turtle Fest organizers, they are very welcoming on becoming a plastic-free festival within the years, maybe within the next year. Let's see how it goes on this year. And this year we intend to remove 30% and up to 50% of the plastic cups used in the festival. And we are still discussing on using paper cups, so biodegradable cups, or maybe reusable cups, which would still reduce the usage of the plastic cups in the festival. And we will promote this idea to the other festivals in Albania, and hope to make it happen even in these other festivals. And also, we hope to have a collaboration with the Ministry of Environment on our practice. So, yeah, I think this is it. Also, I would like to say we will also create a big awareness campaign for the public. We will also put signs during the festival's days and also before the festival. And we intend to spread the awareness campaign on social media and also on media here in Albania.
Thank you, Eden.
Thank you.
Hiad, you're raising your hand. Go ahead.
Yes, actually, my question is first to Lida, but also to anybody else who wants to answer, because my question is basically if she has engaged or they have engaged hotels and how the hotels have responded in reducing plastic by the sea. And if anybody else in any other country has any feedback, I'd love to hear it as well.
And Lida, your microphone is off.
Here in Tinos, every year before the season starts, we have meetings one by one to the hotel managers and the restaurants. We have seen two reactions. One is, yes, I will try, I will do my best. And some hotels are engaging that what we are saying. Some others are doing some programs, so they have the green key, and we say that we support them in our web pages and here locally. Some others are very against to do. They say, oh, it's summertime, I have to work. We work 3-4 months, 40 days, etc., etc. The other thing that we want to see is how they react, because they also have hotels and beach bars also. They are the reaction is different in the hotel because they have more amenities, and they can have glass bottles, glasses for coffee or containers, but in the at the beach bar, it's the single-use plastic is easier for them, although they create more garbage, and they have also to cope with it. We are having a program with municipality of Tinos that we will do. We will collect the garbages and the recycling from its restaurant, hotel, or cafe. So we give them support to have less garbage, to collect them differently. So the plastic in one place, the glass in one place. So we will save them money. Everything here in Greece and Tinos during summertime is about money, it's about time, it's about how they will have less employees to work. So the hopeful thing is that we have some pioneers in the hotel section, in the restaurant section, and in the cafe section that are very close to our organization. We are very close to the municipality and to associations. So with the cooperation, I think that we will have at least 5 pioneers, and we will have, I think that we will see some good results. From my experience, here we are recycling 12 years now. We have very good numbers, but what we miss is that we need a campaign of awareness. Everybody has to be reminded again and again and again, so they will not, it will be an everyday thing for them. So yes, when you will come to Tinos, I will contact you with some hotels and that we are already talking about that.
Great, Lila. Thank you very much. Definitely, the idea is to catch them early before the season and maybe focus on the rewards so that they can understand there's a benefit for them. We'll talk about it separately after the event. I look forward to it. Thank you very much.
It's good to see that there are already synergies between projects, and it's good because this is the goal of the community of practice, is to make sure that all Mediterranean stakeholders based in the same country or not can actually exchange. And I see that Philippos, who's also part of the community, shared an experience of a conference with 300 participants with the zero waste. So it's possible, and hopefully the community of practice will allow you to discover more success story, because it is a success story. So do we have other questions?
Well, I had a question maybe for Kamal. I'll say it in French. So, pour les déchets agricoles de matière plastique, quel volume ça représente et quelles sont les possibles alternatives?
Kamal, I don't know if you're... oui, le micro est ouvert, c'est bon.
Oui, merci pour la question. En fait, en termes de volume des plastiques agricoles et déchets d'origine agricole, donc il y avait pas d'études très concrètes et qui estiment au niveau national un peu les quantités des déchets plastiques générés par l'agriculture, mais on a la donnée par rapport à la première région de production agricole, qui est la région du Souss-Messa, au sud du Maroc, et qui est d'ailleurs la première zone de production agricole au Maroc. Donc, on estime les quantités à 80 000 tonnes de déchets plastiques, et principalement bien sûr des intrants plastiques et utilisés pour les serres, pour les systèmes d'irrigation, etc., avec malheureusement seulement 5% des déchets plastiques qui sont gérés et valorisés au niveau formel, et avec des entreprises bien sûr organisées et pilotées, bien sûr, dans un cadre très formel. Donc, par rapport à la région, là on va travailler au nord-ouest, dans la région du Rab, malheureusement, on a ce manque de données, et on aura la cartographie, effectivement, qui est un outil qui va nous aider, effectivement, à soulever un peu ces informations, de comprendre tout d'abord un peu les quantités des déchets, de cartographier les filières plastifores et effectivement, nous aurons les données par rapport aux quantités gaspillées par filière. Et bien sûr, automatiquement, on va se mettre dedans par rapport à une ou deux filières. Et sûrement, on aura des données à partager avec vous au fur et à mesure de l'avancement. Donc, la cartographie, c'est l'élément clé qui va nous permettre, bien sûr, d'avancer dans la suite. J'espère que j'ai bien répondu à
Oui,
votre
oui,
question. Et
merci
peut-être
beaucoup, Kamal. Merci.
merci.
C'est parfait. So it's actually time for us to say goodbye. First of all, we would like to say good luck with the projects. They're beautiful projects, and we wish you all the luck in implementing them. Nous voudrions également de nouveau remercier les fondations qui nous soutiennent et qui soutiennent l'appel à micro-initiative. Donc, merci de votre soutien. Nous vous mettons dans la discussion à l'adresse contact de BeMed si jamais vous avez d'autres questions qui vous viennent en tête et on pourra potentiellement faire des mises en contact si jamais vous le souhaitez. And thank you to all.